G'day my fellow media collectors and welcome to the Comic Book Movie Collector's Guide. I'm your host Troy and this is your show about collecting all things superhero cinema. And today I have my monthly collection update. So what do you say we see what I picked up for the month of August 2022? What do you say we get into it? Okay, first couple I have for you, and as has been happening lately for me, I keep coming across these TV series or movies that I didn't even know existed. Shows have been around for a while and just somehow it just slipped through the cracks. And this is one I just come across recently and ended up buying both seasons, and that is Alphas, and I got season 1 on DVD off eBay for $7.11. And of course, as soon as I got that, I went straight out and looked for Alphas season 2 on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $12.50. So only 2 seasons of this. Never, like I said, never heard of it before. Looks very much like that Mutant X show, if you remember that one back from the 90s. Very similar, kind of in that kind of vein of stuff, or maybe Misfits, that British show, similar type of thing. Or at least where I can tell off the covers anyway. I haven't watched it and I haven't seen much about it. So, but in saying that, $7.11 for that, not a bad buy for that one. That's around that price, about $10. Managed to find this one relatively cheap. And season 2, yeah, $12.50 wasn't too bad. It's still anywhere from $15 to $20. Not sure why, but yeah, that one's still worth a little bit more. So, yeah, very happy indeed to get both seasons. So curious to see what this is like. So that is Alpha season 1 and 2 on DVD. Okay, next couple I have for you, and this first one I've been looking at for a while. And glad to finally get a hold of them, and that is Danny Phantom season 1 and season 2 on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $30. Now the guy had it probably for about 35, I think. Managed to have a bit of back and forth, talked him down to 30. Very happy to pick them up for that price. I've seen a double pack of these in the stores for about $39. And if you were to buy them separately online, I think the cheapest one I've seen is $9, but then it's about $15 up. And the cheapest one of this I've seen is about $25, and then it goes up to $35, $40. Not sure what the difference is there, but that always seems to be the case. You can always pick the first season up cheap, and then the second season always seems to be a lot more expensive. But very happy to get those. I've been watching these for a little while, and to pick the pair of them up for $30, very happy indeed. So that's a complete season 1 and 2. Now the next lot I have is Professor Marston and the Wonder Women on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $6. That's about roughly what you're going to pay. This is the one about the guy who created Wonder Woman and his life story. So bit of an interesting one there. Not sure that many people watched it or were interested, hence why it's only $6. And the next one I got is one I've kind of been looking at for a while, never really pulled the trigger on, and that is American Splendor on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $7. That is probably the cheapest one out there. There were a couple around the $10 mark, but then it does go up. I'd seen this people giving this away for $3 before. Never thought to pull the trigger on it, and then as usual you kind of think, oh, maybe I'll finally get that, and then of course the price starts going up for some odd reason. But anyway, it is what it is. So learn your lesson there, folks. When you see it cheap, pick it up. Don't let it sit there. Okay, so that is Danny Phantom season 1 and 2 on DVD, and American Splendor and Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman on DVD. Okay, next lot I have for you, and the first one is The Crow, Wicked Prayer on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $23. Okay, probably a little more than I wanted to pay for this, as apparently it's an absolute dog of a movie. But it's also classed as a cult classic, one of those ones, which I think gets thrown around a little too much at times. Anyway, yeah, hard to get a copy for under that price. There's $30, $40 easy for this one because of, I guess they didn't put many out because it's not that great a movie, and of course becomes this cult classic, then the price goes up. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm curious to watch this one. Ed Furlong as the Crow, that is just a laugh in itself. So I can't wait to watch this one. And Then I also got The Crow, City of Angels on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $10. Yeah, that's roughly about what you're going to pay, anywhere between the 10 to 15 buck mark. Same thing, I've seen this been given away at some stages, and then of course when you go to buy it, price goes up. The only reason I'm buying this is because I've got the triple pack of I've got the first Crow and then the triple pack is, I'm looking to do a review of all the Crow movies together, so I'm going to do that sometime next year, so keep your eye out for that one. So I want to get all the individual DVDs for that. And last but not least, this is a Blu-ray upgrade, and that is A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen on Blu-ray. And I got this from my local second-hand dealer, Play Hard Gaming, for $5. Pretty good buy for that. He usually has his Blu-rays for about $5. Had a bit of a go through the shelves and managed to find this one. I thought, why not? I'll upgrade my DVD to Blu-ray. So that is The Crow, Wicked Prayer, Crow, City of Angels, and A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen on DVD and Blu-ray. Okay, next few I have for you, and the first one is one that I've been watching for ages, waiting for it to come down to a decent price, and managed to pick it up for said decent price, and that is Painkiller Jane, the series on a DVD, and I got this off eBay for $18.03. I think the guy had it for 20 bucks. He knocked a couple of bucks off it, and I couldn't resist at that price because it's around the 30-40 buck mark if you're looking on Amazon and stuff like that. And there was a few other ones for sale as well, same around the 30-40 buck mark. And this guy had it at a very reasonable price, so I finally pulled the trigger on that one to finally get it. Very happy indeed. Curious to see what it's like actually. I don't know too much about it, but yeah, very interested indeed. Now, speaking of ones that I've been waiting years to pull the trigger on and waiting for it at a decent price is this one, which is Batman Black and White, the motion comic on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $20. Yeah, I know that sounds like a little more than I probably would pay, but this is actually the cheapest I've ever seen it at $20. Everywhere else is like 25, 30, 35, 40 even, and to get it for 20, I think the guy had it for 25, offered him 20, he took it. I'm like, sweet, no worries. Yeah, I've been watching this one for, I've forgotten how long, I think when I almost started doing all this, and just waiting for it to come down. I'll see a cheap copy and have never seen a cheap copy. So for some reason this has been holding its value. I don't know how rare it is, but by the looks of it, obviously there's some value in it. So very curious to see that one as well. And the next one I got is something, a TV show I used to love back in the day, completely forgot all about it till recently and come across it. And that is Spaced, the complete series on DVD. And I got this off eBay for $16.65. And this is the special edition one too. There's two versions. There's just like a normal version out there, and this is the special edition one with extra content and stuff. It's a bloody beautiful set. I should say it. Hang on, I'll just pop it open for you. A lovely done set. I absolutely like this one. This is great. The show was fantastic. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost in their first sort of outing together with Edgar Wright, I think, directed it, if I'm not mistaken. Great show. Love this to death. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Honestly, I'm tempted to do a review of this soon. So that's season 1 and 2 and an extra disc with all this extra special content. Can't wait to sit down and watch this and remember how good a show that used to be. So that is Painkiller Jane. No, it isn't. That's Spaced. That's Spaced, Painkiller Jane, and Batman Black and White on DVD. Okay, next few I have for you, and the first one is Code 8 on a Blu-ray, and I got this off eBay for $10. Yeah, not a bad buy. It's around that price, anywhere between $10 and $15. And this is the one with Steve Amell and Robbie Amell, the cousins from what I remember. And you might know them as Arrow, and I think he was, oh, where was he, Firestar or something on one of the other CWs? I can't remember. But they've got together and done their own superhero movie on the side, a little side project that they did together. Curious to see what it's like. I haven't heard much about it actually, so yeah, curious to watch that one. Next couple I have, and these are ones I've been looking at for a while, especially this one, The Walking Dead Season 3, and I managed to get this on DVD off eBay for $10. roughly around my trigger price for TV shows, $10. Very happy indeed. This one come up for about that price. Season 3's been actually holding a bit more value. I've got 1 and 2 and 4, but trying to get 3, just waiting for it to come down in price. Managed to snavel 1 for $10. And then the next one I got was The Walking Dead Season 5 on DVD, and I got this off eBay for $9.90. Now, this one come down in price. Though I have noticed, if you are looking to pick up any of The Walking Dead at the moment, now's your time to get it. I think because the show's over, popularity's waning, you can pick up a lot of the seasons for next to nothing. I think I've seen like season 1 for $5. People are dropping them like they're cold. So yeah, if you're looking to pick up The Walking Dead for your collection, now's the time to start looking, because you will get them for an absolute bargain price. I've got a few others on watch, 6, 7 and 8 at the moment actually. I'm watching all them. Hopefully going to get them for a deal as well. So you might see them next month. So that is Code 8 on Blu-ray and The Walking Dead Season 3 and Season 5 on DVD. Okay, the last few I have for you. And the first one is Kappa Mikey Season 1 on DVD. And I got this off eBay for $25.95. Now, never heard of this show before. I only learned about it 5 minutes before I bought it, as was happening lately. And but this one looks really interesting. I like the premise of it. So see that simply drawn guy in there in the middle? He's an American superhero cartoon character who decides to go to Japan to try and make it big in the anime superhero shows. What a great premise that is. Never heard of anything like that before. Looks interesting. I hope they pull it off. I'm really keen to watch it. So I might put this in my list of what I've got coming up for review and let you know all about it. So very interested indeed. $25.95, not a bad price. It was around, I've seen a couple, there was only a couple others for sale around the $40 mark, so 25 seemed like a pretty good deal. The next one I have for you, Comic Book Independence on DVD, and I got this off eBay from the US for $26.75. Okay, a little more than I usually want to pay because, you know, postage and import fees and all that bullshit. So yeah, but saying that, $26.75 is actually the cheapest I could get it at. I've seen some from around the $50 mark if I was going to buy them with all the other stuff attached. So not bad. It's one of those ones that you kind of only see a few copies of. Very interested to see. It's a documentary about the comic book independence, about those titles that are popular but just sit around the fringe of the top 3 big ones like Marvel, DC and Image. So a lot of good, looks like we've got a lot of good interviews on there too, so curious to watch that one. Now the last one is, of course, yep, you guessed it, the bargain of the month. That's right, the bargain of the month. Now this is an upgrade actually, and that is Submariner on DVD, and I got this off eBay from the UK for $49.49. That is a steal for this. This is one of the harder ones to get. I think Hulk and then this one. Now you might be going, but don't you already have it? Yes I do, but it's all in bloody French, which I didn't know when I bought it. So that's a nice little collector's item, the one in French. Very happy to have it as well. But to finally get one in English, thank God I can actually watch this and understand what's going on. This is a beautiful set. I like the cover on this one. This one's great. So yeah, $49 is pretty good. You're still looking anywhere between the $80 to $100 mark, depending on, you know, who you buy it from. And to pick it, when I saw the price for this and then included the postage and import fees, I was like, yeah, that's just under $50. Boom, I'll pull the trigger and get it. So that's finally all the 1966 series, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Submariner and Hulk. I finally got them all now, in English too. That's the main thing. I had them all before, but not all in English, and finally got this one. So I decided finally to pull the trigger, and that's why this is the bargain of the month, to finally finish that off. So that is Kappa Mikey Season 1, Comic Book Independence, and of course Submariner on DVD. So if you like this video, I've got some more collection updates for you right there. Or maybe you want to see some of my reviews. Hey, got you covered too. Check out that one there. And of course, don't forget to do the most important thing. Throw me a bat like, and don't forget to hit that subscription button on the way out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.